Hi, I'm Jim Hodge, pastor of Aldersgate United Methodist Church in Grand Rapids. And I'm sitting here at our dining room table, enjoying a cup of coffee and thinking about how much life has changed within the last 5 months or so. Some of you know that I suffer with major depression, and from time to time, it can become a real problem and threaten to undo me. And so I look for help from my spouse and my kids, my family, my friends. The Bible even has some things to help us when we feel riddled with anxiety or overcome with cabin fever and things seem to be closing in on us. The author of the letter, James, says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." There are times when it just seems like it's easy for you to say, but we must remember that the disciples and the followers of the disciples faced uncertain times themselves. Persecution. A lot of them died for the faith. Jesus himself in Luke's gospel, while he's waxing eloquently about how truth is coming into the world and how the love of God is coming into the world, says, "Be careful, or your hearts will be weighed down with carousing, drunkenness, and the anxieties of life, and that day will close on you suddenly like a trap." Well, I'm not doing much carousing. There's not a lot of drunkenness around here, but there is a good share of anxiety. And I don't want that day closing in on me like a trap. I've been there, and it's not a lot of fun. So one of the things that helps me, along with family and friends and the Bible, is to remember that how the world works. There is a give and play with anxiety. Anxiety has some positive qualities as well as the negative qualities. Anxiety can help us to take account of where we are, of whose and who we are. And then in that accounting, we can begin to right ourselves through prayer, through fasting, through conversation, through quiet. And when we begin to right ourselves, when we begin to put ourselves back in perspective with God and with others, well, things begin to happen that just make a lot of sense. The world seems right again. Once God helps set us aright again, we can see the interplay between tension and peace. How it is that the two coexist together to bring us to a deeper understanding of who we are in God, to deepen our faith, to move us out into the world, even in a pandemic, in new and different ways, to minister to others in the name of Christ, and to act as a spiritual balm, knowing that when times get tense, there will also be times of peace. They are not separate. They are held together in one world, in one body, be it a single person, or a congregation, or a community, or a city, or a country. Tension and peace live hand in hand in you. So, as the writer of Philippians says, don't be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. May it be so for you, my friends. Stay safe, be well,